name is Yu Xianhang from group iSmart, and the topic we chose was sustainable city and communities. And we're going to show you the solution, the intelligent transportation system to this problem. And first, I'm going to introduce why we chose this topic. Because in the current stage, the people are facing several challenges to achieve the sustainable city, especially the traffic incidents. The traffic incidents are the most severe problem in our city. And we can see from the graph here, the population in Hong Kong is 7.451 million in 2018, and more than 5,000 people have suffered car incidents in 2018. Nevertheless, the number above have only shown the reported injured. How about the missing one, the traffic incidents that no one have reported to our police? Here is our solution. We are going to solve it by introduce from different aspects, from the self-driving vehicles and traffic flow analysis, computer vision-based parking spot detection, pedestrian detection, and automatic traffic incidents detection. First is the self-driving vehicles. Self-driving cars would also make for much safer roads. That is a sentence I quote from two researchers from MIT, and I think most of us have heard the Tesla, right? They are introduced the autonomous vehicle for like the auto-driving cars and auto-driving trucks. So we can start from here, the United States. There is an agency or a department called California Department of Motor Vehicles. They have published statistic data from the state like this. They are publishing the data for as PDF files, and we can collect these files. As I did, I collected like thousands of these PDF files, and using a Python program from this researcher, Ms. Kumar. And we have this pie chart here to show the proportion for damage associated with post-crash and the speed with the incidents. We can see in the lower speed range, the autonomous car is much more safer than the driving in the faster speed. And here is a fun fact I'm going to show you. In UK, first, before I show this to you, let me ask you a question. I believe most of you have attended driving license test, right? Here is the driving license test in United Kingdom. The blue bar shows the attendance for the normal vehicle test in the United Kingdom, and the red bar shows the passed candidate. And here is the driving license test for autonomous car in United Kingdom. The green bar shows the attendance, and the yellow bar shows the passed. Here is why I call this fun fact, because in United Kingdom, the pass rate for autonomous car is significantly lower than the attendance for the normal driving vehicles. So I think we should put more faith to the auto driving system and let it improve our city. Thank you. That's my part.
everyone, I'm Fanxing from group iSmart. In this part, I'd like to explore the impact of traffic on the urban environment and how can we solve it. Firstly, we use interpolation method to interpolate vehicle flow and uh, pollutant. As we can see, there's a special correlation between traffic flow and air pollution. Then we conduct correlation analysis between the average daily traffic flow of each district in Hong Kong and population exposed to 70 decibels. The result shows the correlation coefficient is about 0.5, which is significant correlation. So traffic flow has a negative influence on environment. So what should we do to solve it? The first way is the distributed scheduling model. This model first maximizes the traffic flow and minimizes the waiting time, and gives the mutual coordination constraint between neighboring intersections based on the scheduling of traffic flow and urban traffic intersections is completed. This model optimizes the traditional computing power scheduling algorithm, but it has problems such as large scheduling limitations. The second way is independent departure model. This model take time constructions and load capacity constructions as the base conditions for traffic flow scheduling at urban traffic intersections, and defines the objective function for traffic flow scheduling public transport intersections based on which traffic flow scheduling at urban traffic intersection is completed. This model is highly accurate but suffers from problem of more cumbersome scheduling process. As mentioned above, urban traffic flow has a certain impact on urban habitat. Using AI can improve this situation. Can effectively reduce traffic load and environmental pollution, ensure traffic safety. Here's my part.
Hi, I am Yun from iSmart. Today I'm going to talk about computer vision-based parking spot detection. Let's start with a question. Did you ever drive somewhere, but when you are arriving near the destination, you could not find an available parking spot? If you do have ever driven, then I suppose the answer is yes. So how to deal with this kind of problem? Now computer vision can be of help. Firstly, obtain parking lot image through surveillance cameras, then identify parking spots and vehicles, and then detect whether each parking spot is being used. Finally, output the result. AI method includes two important steps. One, identify the parking spots. Parking spots are usually geometric figures, so AI can detect parking spots by some learning-based methods. Another important step is detecting whether a parking space is being used. There are many ways to solve this problem, like black and white binary image, binary classifier, and mask, RCN, and so on. After solve these two problems, the problem of parking spot detection can be easily solved. So that's all my part. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Jiang Ruqi from iSmart, and I want to introduce you something about pedestrian detection. And I will introduce it from three aspects: application, difficulties, and function. First is the pedestrian detection in application. As we can see, self-driving vehicles, robots, and intelligent video surveillance. It also can use the pedestrian detection. But there are some difficulties for us to achieve it. First is capture the position of the pedestrian. The second is the influence of light and other environment that we can't capture the right input. And the third is the pedestrian's action. It also will influence. It also is difficult. And then we can see some process about it. Like this image. First we should input the picture or video, and then analyzes the background of the picture. And if we can get the pedestrian, we should analyze the background and return the position of it. And then we can get I can get the goal of we want. Last step is function about how to achieve pedestrian detection. Based on global features, or based on human body parts, or based on stereo vision. And this is some details about it. I think the pedestrian detection is a very important aspect on urban stability. That's all my part.
Hello everybody, my name is Rick Chan, and you can see I'm talking about automatic traffic incident detection. First, what's the automatic traffic detection? Before, why we have to solve it? Because there's many problems related to the accident. The first thing is the problem. The problem, you can see the graph. The problem is increasingly the driver contribute the mainly is the traffic incident, and others is the passenger and the pedestrians. They also contribute to the road incidents. This is we have to concern the problem. But what is the cause of this incident? Mainly, there's a three top one. The first one is the driving unattendedly. They are careless driver. Another one is the driving too close to another vehicle. The first one is they are losing control of the vehicle. This means they cannot control their vehicle. And this is the most three top ones that contribute to the accident. So we propose the solution how to prevent the incident. We know Hong Kong is make a big change in the digital transformation. We have 5G now, we have the big data for the Hong Kong government, and also we have real-time monitoring transport system nowadays. So we can propose a solution related to the infrastructure in Hong Kong. We have many ideas, such as automatic recognition, AI chatbots, driver monitoring system, AI road panel, and also the collision avoidance detector. The first one is automatic recognition. You can see that we can use the AI engines to detect the signal, detect the traffic sign. You can use the computer vision to recognize the signal and then get a response to the signal. The second one is the AI chatbots. Nowadays we use Zeros and also Google Assistant with our phone, but it can apply to also to the vehicle, also to the automatic drive in the future. So I think that we can have the installed AI chatbots in our apps to correlate it with the driver as well as and the environment to respond any incident. And also another problem is the careless driver. Careless driver, how can we monetize? We can use a monitoring system beside the driver to detect their face, detect their motion, and then respond with their warning and also alert them not to do it, or in a few ways stop them to have a sleeping or careless work. So we have another solution about the collision avoiding detector, because you know that traffic is also mainly because caused by the vehicles and vehicle collision. If we alert the driver and also alert the automatic system in driver to keep keep far away from the another vehicle, then it can avoid the incident. So it's the avoidance detection work. So it's another just like Google. Google is another way how to plan the road, but I think more effective ways is to use AI to choose the best road, not make the common roads, because you use Google, you auto use Google, then they have the same solution, but now we use the statistic to choose the best roads just for me, just for only the driver, the good solution. Okay, then and I want to close my plus of our solution iSmart apps. What's iSmart app? iSmart apps is just I say we have many talk about the self-driving vehicle, traffic flow analysis, and also computer vision parking, and also pedestrian detection, and also automatic incident detection. The 5 scope can be covered in our iSmart app, because our design is to make this like this graph to auto detect anything you will happen before you will come to any emergency stated. So it's the automatic the apps is automatic detect any emergency case. So our app interface is just like this. It comes with main screen with the real-time video, real-time the road situation, and then there's a road map. So it's like just like Google, and the other side is the AI chatbot. It's interactive communicates with you how and recommends you how you driving safety and how you make your road safety, and after also get the news from the traffic department, and also something you can find more function in the later. Then you can see there are four big functions, just like a news, road panel, and also the traffic webcast. It can see the most updates video from the government, so the road is now congestion or not. Another is the serves the car part. I think the most Hong Kong driver feels a problem is how to get the car part, because Hong Kong is no space for or more for car parts, because it's a step, because Hong Kong is congested and space is very expensive. So the other is the apps included is the status, driver status, and also the car status, and also we have the care for the need. If you press the it button, then you can have an emergency call, or just for if you are elderly, you press the button, then you can load. You are the elderly, so you any other vehicles will alert that be careful of your car. Also, I summarize with my iSmart app. It's this, just like I demo it. It's maybe earphones. You stick firmly here, and then you will detect the situation. Then it is capture any real time situation, and then if you get the map here, you can see the map, and then the AI chopper here talk to you, hello, hello. Then it will give the suggestion for you. Or another way is that you can command to the AI chopper, and you can get the signal from the computer. Just not pressing. You just talk with the drive. Just talk with the cloud. Okay. So this the AI chopper is the link of the iSmart app, iSmart Buddy, and I said before, it's for emergency needs, because you press the button of the brake, then you for some emergency health or emergency needs, so that you can direct to the station for any accident. And okay, I summarized that our teams has made many suggestions for how to make the road safety, how to make the driver feel happy to drive, and then we have automatic self-drive nowadays, so that we can integrate them into our future and then proposal. But now I just proposed a solution, but maybe one day it will become real apps, so that everybody can be benefit from our apps. So I think that thank you for yours. Thank you. Bye bye.